Alright, in this video today I'm talking to you about how to lose weight. So it's a broad topic, but that can be broken down into specific parts, and I'm speaking specifically today to 30 to 50-year-old parents who need a simple, efficient and effective way of implementing health and fitness into their lifestyles. That's the demographic I've chosen to serve here through Body Velocity Bootcamp, which is packed up at the moment. I'm about to set it up for the 5:30 p.m. session tonight. But I'm talking to you about how to lose weight, and specifically 3 points that I'm going to go through that is universal, I've found, to everyone who kind of comes through here. And if they are to do those 3 points, they will see success. That's what I've seen over the 3 years of doing this, over the many people who have come through the program. So there are 3 points. Third is probably the most important to wrap it all up together. But number 1 is exercise. So too many people, when they start a new routine, they do hours upon hours of exercise at a time. They burn themselves out, and the negative thing about that is that it's not sustainable. So they decide to get into a new routine and they spend 2 hours of doing cardio every single day, and after a week or so they're burnt out and tired of it and they just want to give it up. You need only 20 to 30 minutes of exercise at a time. That is all you need, as long as it's the right intensity. Okay, so it needs to be a high intensity, short, sharp interval training where you're exercising for a short period of time as hard as you can, followed by a short break, and then repeating that process. And you need to make sure that the workouts within that 20 to 30 minute time frame, you need to make sure the exercises are a mixture of cardiovascular and muscular exercises. So cardiovascular, things that get your heart rate up, muscular, things that are burning your muscle fibers. You need to have a combination of those two, short time period, high intensity, and short rest periods. And that is all you need, 20 to 30 minutes of workout time to get your results, okay? And as long as you do that consistently, 3 to 4 times a week, but it needs to be consistent. It needs to be as a lifestyle habit. You need to do it every single week. That's how you're going to get your results. Here at Bootcamp, it's 30 minutes for the session, including the warm-up and cool-down. The actual workout time is about 20 minutes. And that's how people get their results, 3 to 5 times a week. We've seen people get some awesome results, as it can be seen on the website and all that. Second thing, nutrition. The worst thing to do that a lot of people do is they try and starve themselves. They try and cut out as many calories as possible. The reason that's not good, obviously, is because it's not sustainable. Like the exercising for too long at a time, if you cut down your calories to a point low enough, it's not going to be sustainable to continue as a lifestyle habit. So in terms of calories, the first thing that you can do is to get onto a food diary tracking system. So we use MyFitnessPal. Get onto that, complete your goals, and put in the food that you're having every single day, and that's going to be a massive eye-opener to how much energy you're actually consuming. So calories is a form of measurement of energy, and tracking your food, putting in the food into the food diary, is going to show you how much energy you're actually consuming for the day. Remember that the basic principle, the basic math behind weight loss success is fewer calories in and more energy out expenditure through exercise. So you need to make sure that you're actually understanding how much energy you're consuming by tracking your food, putting in your food, and then looking to cut certain things to be able, if you're over, cut certain things to be able to stay under that calorie number, the calorie limit. And look, the third thing, that's the most important thing I would say, that wraps everything up together, is the accountability. So people, can decide to start something on their own, and they might go well for a couple of weeks, but then they lose track of it and they lose motivation with it. And the common reason for failure after a couple of weeks of trying is the lack of accountability. So no one is keeping track of them, no one is keeping them motivated and on track and checking in with them, which means that it's so easy to give up. I'm sure you've done this before, where you're doing something and you're the only one who's accountable. You're only accountable to yourself. And so it's easy to just forget about it and just move on and go back to your old habits. So accountability is super important. If you're here at Body Velocity or with another good program, you'll get that support and the accountability that you need. If you're doing it on your own, the best thing that you can do is to get your partner, spouse, friend on board, someone who lives with you on board. Let them know what your goals are. Tell them what your goals are specifically. Tell them what you're going to do to achieve those goals in terms of exercise and nutrition, and just ask them to keep checking in with you. Okay, so a good thing I like to recommend is to get onto MyFitnessPal and get them to friend you on MyFitnessPal. That way they can actually see what you're consuming every day. and they can see if you are actually filling in your food diary, which is obviously very important. And also getting a calendar that you could put on a wall at home and just put in the dates which you will be doing exercise. You'll be doing your workouts, your 20 to 30 minute high intensity workouts, put it into the calendar. That way everyone in the household, especially the person keeping you accountable, will be able to see that, be able to check in with you and ask you how the workout was for that day and all that. So if you're doing it on your own, that's what I recommend you do in terms of accountability. But remember those things: exercise, nutrition, and accountability, and the three combined is what will get weight loss results, and is what has worked for many, many people who have come through this program and service over the 3-year period I've been running it. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that. Hope that made sense. Let me know if you have any questions by sending the page a message or emailing me at jeremy@bodyvelocitybootcamp.com. And if you want to check out our program, just head to bodyvelocitybootcamp.com. Yeah, look, that's pretty much it. My name is Jeremy Langlois. This is Body Velocity Bootcamp, and I'll speak to you soon.